welcome to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But once more important, today is your day. Well, y'all know Mama's always doing something. You never know from day to day. That's why it's important that you always view my videos. Today, I am going to do something that I've never done yet. I am going to show you how to make a crown of success bath using 10 $1 items from the dollar store. And I want you to come on along with me while I go shopping, so you know exactly what items I will be using. So the first item that I'm going to be choosing would be some rice. Yes, I'm going to use the rice for the base of one of the items, for the base of my bath. Some oatmeal. Yep, I'm going to be using some oatmeal. And some Himalayan salt. We need that. And let's see. Over here, I'm going to be using, let's see if we can find some cinnamon. Oh, here it is, right here in front of my face. Some cinnamon. So we have 4 ingredients. And let's see if I can find some basil. Okay, I think I'll add some pumpkin pie spice, because in this we have the cinnamon, the ginger, the nutmeg, and the allspice. So all 4 of these ingredients would help me with the element of money drawing. So success in money drawing. So I'm going to put the cinnamon back. You know what else is very good for success, and it's so simple? Parsley. Let's see if we can find some parsley. Oh, parsley. You can even just take a bath and boil you up some parsley. Parsley is very good for success in all matters. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to put a little bit of thyme. Thyme in there also. So that's 6 ingredients here. Oh yes. But I need some milk. Oh, perfect. Some almond milk. I'm going to be adding almond milk. Do y'all know that almonds is very good? They're very protective, and they're very good for money and success. And it smells good. So I'm going to be adding some of this almond milk right into the bath. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 more ingredients to go. Already, this is really complete. This bath would be awesome right here with these simple 7 items. So my honey buns, I need an ingredient that I can use for cleansing and purification. We got the money covered, but as I was walking around, it came to me that I can use this. Can y'all believe this? I'm gonna put this in the bath. This is Italian seasoning. Now, why am I putting Italian seasoning? I'll tell you what's in here. You got thyme, you got oregano, you got marjoram, you got basil, rosemary, and sage. So this one bottle have 7 different items for cleansing and purification. So we're going to be doing some switching. So instead of me getting the thyme, because this already has thyme in it, so we back down to 7 items. Now, one other item that I want to put in there, because I like my baths to be bubbly. All right, so once I get the bath already brewed up, what I want to do is I like bubbles, because y'all know Mama teaches. Now remember, the way I do things doesn't necessarily mean that another person do them. When I make spiritual baths, and I always tell my clients, you cannot use just any kind of soap with a spiritual bath. I want you to use a particular soap if you're taking a spiritual bath. So, because I like bubbles and because I'm in here, the mildest soap that I am going to add in this bath is this. Baby soap, baby wash, because it has very, very little bit of perfume in here. It is mild. It's not going to give anybody, it should not give anybody any kind of allergic reaction. So I'm going to be adding some soap. Now, let's see. So we're at 8 items. One other thing that I want to show you that you can get. And it's not anything that you can ingest, but you can use this. A knee-high pantyhose sock. This is something that should be in your spiritual kit, because if you don't have a way to strain something, you don't have to. Now, if you're making tea, that's a different thing. But with baths, you'll see how I'm going to use this. But this is something that I'm going to be using. And the last item that I'm going to be getting is something that we can store our baths in. So, come on, let's finish up my honey buns. So we have 9 items in the bath. And the last item, I want you to store your baths. Now, because I'm not adding any alcohol or preservative, these baths would need to be put in the refrigerator and kept in the refrigerator. Now, usually I do baths 3, 5, 7, 9, and up. However, this is going to be a 3-day bath. So I found these wonderful plastic containers right here at the dollar store, and they actually give you 5. So you can divide each one up, and it's 1.5 cups. So it's perfect amount for each bath. So you're only going to need 3 of these, and if you need the other 2, you'll have it for something else. Well, I am so excited, and I'm about to head back to make this wonderful Crown of Success bath. So I'll see you in a bit. Now I'm back in the shop, so I get to ring my bell. Okay, my honeys, thank you for going along with me shopping. And you know that I am making a Crown of Success bath using only $10. It only cost me $10. And I'm going to get at least 3 baths out of this. Maybe a little bit more. So the first thing that I want to do is just recap of the things that I purchased. It was oatmeal, rice, salt, almond milk, baby wash. Then I had parsley, pie spice, and Italian seasoning, and knee highs. Mama, what are you going to be doing with knee highs? Y'all know I'm always coming up with something. But before we start making this bath, I need you to do something. I need you to take the rice and the oatmeal, about 2 cups of each, and you're going to put it in about I would say this is about 6 cups of water. And you're going to put it in a jar if you have a jar, so that way you can shake it up. Now, why rice and why oatmeal? Well, do you know that for years, for centuries, people would shower the bride and the groom with rice at a wedding? Wonder why? That rice is symbolic for blessings, happiness, and success and joy. So that is why they showered them with rice. Now I added the oatmeal. Not only is oatmeal great for your skin, but oatmeal, any kind of grains, symbolically, what that says is I want whatever to grow. I want it to multiply. So I want my success to grow and multiply. So you put your rice and your oats and your water. Now you can let it sit overnight in the refrigerator, but this has been sitting for about, I would say 2.5 hours. And you'll see that the water changed colors. That's what you want, because that's going to be one of the base of this bath. And I need you to boil some water. And I would say this is about 8 cups of water. So once it is boiling, you're going to use, guess what, y'all? A sock. So what we're going to do with a sock, we're going to put our spices in the sock. Now, I might be making a little bit too much, so you can always alter. If you want to use half and then do it again later, you can. So I'm going to use my cup here just to hold my sock open, because y'all know Mama is very clumsy. So it looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to put my parsley flakes in right in here, right in the sock. My water is now boiling. And I'm going to go ahead and use almost all of it. Next, the Italian seasoning. The Italian seasoning have a whole bunch of protective energy herbs in it. And I'll show you the sock. So I'm going to pour that in. You're going to be amazed. And maybe some of you do this already. Next, my pumpkin spice. And I'll show you how it looks. Let's push it down. This is wonderful. You know, there's just certain things that I think we should just, if you work, certain things, some things are expensive, but some things are dirt cheap, and they work wonderful. So this is the cinnamon and the nutmeg and the cloves and the allspice. This is the money blend here. I just bought cases of it because I want to have it all year. All right, my sweeties. So you see the sock? You see the herbs? All you're going to do is tie that up just like this. See it? And you're going to place it right in your water. And I'm going to let that boil just a few seconds, and then I'm going to let it steep. I think I started doing this when I used to take care of people that had the chicken pox, because the oatmeal is very good to bathe in, and I didn't want it in the tub, so that's what I use. This is wonderful. And the socks, let it just, you don't have to worry about straining anything. You just throw it away when you finish. And if you go to the dollar store, you'll get 4. So what you could have done, and I thought about it, but what you could have done, or what I could have done, is took another sock, and I could have put my rice and my oats right in this sock, and then placed it in the water. Okay? So now, I'm going to cut that off, and I'm just going to wait for a few seconds until it cools. You'll be amazed. And listen, you can get any color socks. Don't have to be brown. It could be gray, white, whatever. Whatever they have there. Let's see. I wish that you could, let me see if you could see it if I pull it up. How it turned already. Can you see that? It's already looking beautiful. That quick. So you can just imagine if I would just let it sit until it cool. And if you want to prepare this bath in 2 days, what you can do is go ahead, put your rice and your oats in the water and let it sit in the refrigerator. Then you can go ahead and boil up your herbs, and then once it cool, you can put that also right into the refrigerator, and then the next day you are ready to go. Everything is cooled down. The only thing, baby, is I want to add my salt, but I don't want it to be really ice cold, my mixture, because I want it to dissolve. Now here's another thing. I told you 10 items, but you could substitute this Himalayan salt with Epsom salt. So either one of them will be fine. If they don't have it, you can use regular table salt, but my first choice would be Himalayan or Epsom salt. And let me just give my rice and my oats another shake. Look at that. It's great. And it is going to feel so good. See if it's getting a little darker. Oh man, can you see the difference? I just get so excited when I do my working. I hope you get excited too. Now remember, it needs to, I'm going to be adding almond milk. All right, I wanted it to cool down just a little bit so I can really show y'all how I am going to make this bath. All right, let's do this. That way you can see. Okay, the first thing, now remember, I'm only trying to make 3 baths, but I do have some extras, so I'm just going to show you how you can make 3 baths. Now one thing that I got, one of the items was these plastic containers. Each one holds a 1.5 cups. So that's 3, that's 4.5 cups. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with 1 cup of my herb solution. Well, I'm gonna do 1.5 cups. So this is probably somewhere around at least 6 baths. Okay. Now at this point, because it's still hot, but it's not boiling hot, I'm going to be adding some sea salt. And I'm going to be using, I know Mama don't measure nothing, so let me just see. That's about a half a cup. Let's get that a stir. Next, the solution of the rice and the oats. Look at that. Look. Absolutely wonderful. That's 1 big cup. This is actually a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bath. And I'm going to do 1 cup, so I'll have some extras. 1 cup of almond milk. Now, you can substitute this also for coconut milk. I was really looking for coconut milk, but I didn't see any. But that is totally okay because almonds are for success and money and luck. Okay. And because I'm a bubble type girl, I'm just going to use just a very, very, very little bit of the baby wash. That's not even a third. That's just wonderful. All right, and there we go. I actually have enough probably for at least 3 more baths. So I'm going to go ahead and jar the other 3 up. And tonight I'm going to be enjoying my first bath. I'm going to be burning a Crown of Success candle, and I'm going to be burning my Success incense while I take this wonderful bath. I hope you get a chance to try it out, alter it. You know, something else, if you don't like pie spice, maybe you want to use just plain cloves or plain allspice. If you don't like the pumpkin pie, or, you know, switch it up. Add yourself some vanilla in here or some almond extract in here. So you can definitely alter any recipe. But this one right here is one that I'm going to use and I'm going to enjoy tonight. So I am going to bowl these up, and it's perfect because each one of these is going to make 1 bath. Now, if you're in a place where you don't have access to a refrigerator, you can always add some rum to this recipe. And it will preserve, and you won't have to refrigerate it. So, here we go. How wonderful is this bath? And if you want more bubbles, add more of this mild baby soap. And remember, oh yes, going to try to hurry up because I know this video is getting long. Let me suggest something. And I need to make this clear. Just because I ask my clients to do certain things, it does not mean that everybody across the board, every worker, works the same. It does not. The only thing I can say is there is certain things that I have tried and I know it works. One of the things, after you take a spiritual bath, I like all of my clients to dress in white. From your head, if you want to wear socks, you can. But only on the days that you take the baths. For purification, cleansing, and it's just like you are shedding that old dark stuff and you are now inviting the light in. So, I'm going to be wearing white for the next 3 days. However, try it. That's the only thing I can say. Is try it. After your spiritual baths, I don't care if it's an uncrossing bath, a money bath, a love bath, whatever kind of bath it is. If you are taking a spiritual bath, ladies, put you a nightcap on that's white. Put you a white nightgown or a t-shirt on, or whatever you have white. And when you take spiritual baths, this is for my honey buns. This is for my clients. Now, you can follow anybody's advice that you want, but I always tell them, washcloth and towel white. Only white. That is something, if you get one washcloth and one towel that's white and set it aside somewhere, every time you do your working, every time you take your bath, babies, you will have that towel and that washcloth and your white. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful, blessed day. Go out. This has been a crazy, busy day for me, but I'm loving it every second. And know that I'm loving you too. So, give me some thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. I see the numbers every day going up, 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 up. I can't wait till we get to 2,000. And at 2,000, I probably say, I can't wait till we get to 3,000. But I never, in my wildest imagination, I would get to 25 subscribers. And look where I'm at now. So, I want to thank all of you for that. Shout out time. Shout out time. I want to shout out to Virginia, Pennsylvania, and let's see, Detroit. That's right. Hey, Detroit. How are you? Good. All right. Y'all go out and have yourself a great, marvelous day and know that I appreciate you so. Kisses.